Takes a big cough. Good morning, everybody. That EasyJet you may have seen if you have ads was off to Prague. It's an EasyJet A380. But good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I'm just putting the last bits of equipment away. I was a little late this morning getting on there, but I got set up in like 23 minutes from the car, so I'm going to take that. But I hope you're all doing well. There's a plane. It's going to take off. It's a Ryanair. Nobody really cares, but I'll get it just because I like you. Thanks, Vision Thing. A beautiful, proper first departure of the day. I think we'll all agree on that. Ops are just doing a very quick, well, they're doing their actual thorough inspection prior to opening up on to 05 right. Let's get that one right. So that Ryanair is off to Sevilla, or Seville, whatever you call it. Let's go through the chat. Morning. Becky Davis was in. I know I was chatting to people last night, giving a bit of banter. Girl, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. We've got the lovely Adrian in the chat. Let's say Vision Thing is a legend. There's going to be plenty of A350 Dreamliners in today, mate, as we all know. It's a new plane from Airing or Bobus. Joe, well, look, Bobus sounds better, doesn't it? EasyJet on the roll. And that's off to Reykjavik. I don't know if people noticed. I noticed as I was setting up, but check the approach of that Gulf Air out. They definitely overshot their turning onto the ILS. Not sure if that was to do with them or vectors at radar. I'm probably going to say it's them. But yeah, that looked. It was a sporty turn because at one stage I thought there was going to be a go around and I was like going, let's see if we get booted up in time. But no, it had a good landing. Barney, good morning to you. Graham, it's good to have you in the chat. The legend that is Mr. Lord Crew in the chat. Matthew saying the Etihad 777's just gone over Stoke. Well, I was really looking to go live for that, so it's just a bonus that we're up a little bit earlier, so I don't think anyone's going to complain about that. It's I say it's 777 to 300, and it's in the lovely old livery. So wait till we get Wadders in, give him a bit of banter. So Ryanair 737-800 off to Marrakesh. We'll just leave the Malta Air down at the bottom. We do have plane on finals. I'm guessing that is going to be the epic 777 from Abu Dhabi, and it is. Gear down. The lovely Claire, good morning to you. Just jump into the chat before she goes to work. Theodore, good morning. Susie asking if I can see the blood moon. It's cloud. It's 50 shades of cloud, as you can see today. So no blood moon. Bit gutted, but you know, that is how it is here at Manchester, isn't it? We all know that if there's going to be something interesting weather-wise, we're never going to see it. There's always going to be cloud. Gertie, good morning to you. And the lovely Sophie L in the chat. McDad, good morning. Hope you're all doing well on this Friday, last day of the working week. On that, you've got the sun rising on the horizon, straight down the middle of the fuselage on that 777. So, next plane to go out will be the Malta Air 737 MAX 8. That will be going to Alicante. Let's get back to the chat. Lady Crew, good morning to you. Got the Lord and Lady in. It's a good way to start the day. Theodore saying you'll get to see the blood moon from New Zealand. Alright, mate. Don't rub it in our faces. Yeah, I kind of expected this, to be honest. I looked on the cloud apps a couple of days ago and it looked like it was going to be just covered. It's a shame, because I say the last few days we've had it pretty good. I know that Wadders and of course the legendary Vision thing, they've been getting a load of over-the-top shots over in Southport. Very jealous. They got the C5 yesterday. Barney, good morning. Ian S. Oh, pleasure to have you in the chat. Where's this? She can't do Fridays anymore. Say our schedules are, well, it is going to be Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. I'm only doing this one because we were supposed to have been in Istanbul this week and we didn't do a Monday show, and I thought, well, you guys deserve the 2 midweek shows, so thought we'd throw in this one. Lofty to Frankfurt, I'm going to guess. Now lining up. Certainly is. It's a 320-200. Good morning to you. Oh, good afternoon, actually, Peter Dunn. 34 degrees over in Thailand. Well, I can tell you it's certainly not that here at Manchester this morning. It's not too bad, though. Dad's saying Emirates is due in about 17 minutes. Well, I'm guessing that's probably about 5 minutes ago, so it's probably a lot closer now. Morning, Gary. Good to have you in, buddy. Thank you, Paul Clare. Legend. Just saying that looking down at the time the GoAir touchdown's approach was to do with the night noise curfew. And the GoAir being one of the arrivals that can't land before 6 a.m. There you go. See, look, I don't pretend to know a quarter of what happens at the airport, but there are people who do, and Paul is one of them, so thank you, buddy. And we have a lovely bit of KLM action. A321 Neonus. So it's Jill as in Gillian then? Because the other way it just sounds like Gil. Right, so it's Jill. Okay, I can go with Jill. There you go. We're all good now. Brussels Airlines in the Star Alliance livery. Next out. Next in, we've got the TUI 787-8 Dreamliner coming in from Bridgetown. Flight of approximately, 7.5 hours. It'll probably be when it touches down. And just turning on to finals behind that, we have the mighty Emirates A380. So coming in from, of course, Dubai. Another flight of, it's just about 7 hours 15, so not much difference between them. We seem to be like in the 7 hour 15:30 zone, don't we, a lot of the times, but can't wait for that to come in. Good morning to you, Paul Hilbert. Always a pleasure to have you in. And we have a new member in the shape of McDad who's joining. I'm guessing, returning member crew, because I can see that you've already had a badge before. So welcome back, mate. It's an absolute pleasure to have you back with memberships, mate. And I can see the Emirates now. I thought we might get one of these two out, but I think they're going to wait for the Emirates. Paul just added, so if scheduled arrival is 6:20 or earlier, the flight is permitted to land before 6 a.m. As the Gulf Air scheduled arrival at 6:35, can't land until 6 a.m. or later. So it was scheduled in for like 2 minutes past 6, wasn't it? So, yeah, I get what you're saying there, mate. But thank you for that information. I do appreciate it. Good morning to you, Melissa. You're saying you're usually asleep by now? Well, if that's a compliment to this channel, I will take it. So thank you very much. I don't know how to say your name, Cheridile. I hope that's in the ballpark, but my pronunciations are awful at the best of times. Ian Patterson saying, EK making a beeline for Liverpool. No, not a chance. No, just never. And the RC saying A380 just flew incredibly low over Staffordshire, doesn't usually make it this far over. Well, nice treat, isn't it? I have seen it a couple of times over, but it's good that you got to see it nice and early this morning. We do have a beautiful sunrise behind us. Another one. I've been treated this week to very nice sunrises. We will jump onto the A380 in a second when it gets a little bit closer. Tally ho go, good morning from Guernsey. Oh, we also have the lovely Kirsty in the chat saying, morning, I was bringing in the bin and the A380 came over so low, wish I had my phone. So there's another person saying it was a bit nice and low this morning. Well, I won't argue, as I say. Always nice to have the beast go over the house very low. I'm lucky that when we're on T3s, when it departs, it goes so low over my house. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing to see. And there is the mighty Emirates A380. Shalom One, good morning to you. Big Owl, always a pleasure. I'm burned in as well. Also have Mike Wild in. Just noticed that we got up to 388 people watching the stream when we've got the 380, 800 coming in. I just got to 399, that's even better then. Right, let's concentrate on this beauty. First of two Emirates we should see landing today. Bit firm with that landing. Pilots probably just wanted to wake up the last of the few sleeping passengers before they have to disembark. So that will vacate and then make its way. Oh, are they on remotes at the moment? I saw a couple of posts. I've not been paying attention. I'm literally in that world of still not well. That's why I scheduled the stream so late last night. I wasn't feeling well again yesterday, and I've got to be honest, not feeling great this morning. But I noticed that there were a couple of posts in my airport group saying that they were on remotes, the Emirates. So, and I know that some people were saying that there was some work going on Stan 12. So if that's the case, that'll totally explain why they're on remotes. Tracy, good morning to you. Yeah, both. Well, Liz is fine. Like I say, she's got things on today. I'm like 50-50. But nice to be out. I do prefer to be out rather than stuck inside when I'm not feeling well. Trevor saying, that's the plane my dad is coming home in. Well, hope you enjoyed that arrival. Ethan saying morning, he's off to Faro at 9:10 this morning on the Jet 273. Well, we will get that for you, Ethan, mate. If you could give us a reminder, though, just like when you push back, I'd appreciate that, because I will forget. So, as you can probably guess, this KLM A321neo is going back to Amsterdam after its night stop. Looking absolutely beautiful. I mean, the pilots will be getting blinded to the right. Well, the FO will anyway, but we won't mind. Next out, we've got a Ryanair. Chasing it down. And this 737 MAX 8 is off to Murcia. Little wing wave for us. I'm not sure it was intentional, but we'll take it. Well, glad to see you enjoyed that A380 arrival. It just shows how far behind I am in the chat. This A320neo now off to Geneva. Oh, yes. Oh, it looks like it's going on to stand 12, the Emirates. Angela, perfect timing, I would say. Well, glad to have you in. Wadders, why didn't you know I was streaming today? Because I only scheduled it like at 10 o'clock last night. I'd say I was pretty ill yesterday, and I didn't want to do the thing where I put the stream up and then have to put a notice in the morning going, "Oh, I'm not feeling very well. I'm going to cancel the stream today." I don't like doing that. I think it's a bit disappointing, isn't it, when you get to see those messages? And I know that everyone's really kind and goes, "Oh, I hope you're all right," and all this, but I'd rather try and confirm that we're going to do the show. So, yeah, that's why I'm out this morning. Still feeling a bit rough, but we'll get through it together, won't we? I'm not sure how long this show is going to be. That is going to depend on how I'm feeling. When the sun gets up and it gets a bit colder, I think that'll be the true test of how I'm feeling. We've got a bit of a queue going out at the moment. Next, we have this EasyJet A321 Neo that's going off to... Oh, no. See, I heard it when it was in the when I was at in the tower. Well, sorry, in the airport. I know we say Gerber, but I think... Oh, Liz knows how to say it properly, and I've just forgotten. And that's not a 321 Neo, is it? It's not. That's just a 320. What did I click on? I've obviously clicked on the wrong plane. That's off to Etihad. Club. Apologies. Yeah, that's off to Etihad, and that's just a 320-200, not a 321 Neo. Next out, I've obviously clicked. It's the EasyJet B that's going out after this one, which is a Ryanair 737 MAX 8 off to Tenerife. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Gorgeous beam of light hitting the A380. Go on, Sophie. Up the proper reds. Yep, that is definitely an A321 Neo. I can see our first arrival, which will be landing on 05 right. Also got this lofty going off to Munich. It's an A320-200. So the first arrival on 05 right will be the Junyao. I think it's in the colourful petals livery again. I think they just keep sending us this one at the moment. Good morning, John from Drones and Planes. And he says, morning all, lost my internet connection last night. Anyone know the United score? Yeah, I know the United score, mate. I'm not sure many of the Liverpool fans will acknowledge it. It's nice to have a win for once. I said that, we did go down initially first, didn't we? We conceded first goal, but... E737-800. And that is off to Enfida. And our first arrival is imminent. It's 787-9 Dreamliner. Let's see this beauty touchdown. Absolute butter there from the Junyao. Beautiful landing. Morning, Jeff. Great to have you in. Yeah, Jill, is a fair few aircraft ready to go. Just keen to get away and finish the Friday early. Don't blame him. Rather flat departure profile there from that 7.3. But all good. Let's jump onto the Junyao as it passes us. Beautiful looking aircraft, I'm sure you'll all agree. That red cowling is absolutely yum yum. Next out, we have this EasyJet. It's lined up, ready to go. It will be going to Barcelona, and as always, if I'm not on it, it'll be a 320neo. Just looking in the queue behind it, we have the Air France A320 behind. Number 3 will be the EasyJet A320neo going off to Malaga, and chasing up the rear, we have the EasyJet 320neo to Alicante. On finals, we have the Aer Lingus A330 in the old livery. It's coming in from JFK. Right, let's jump onto this arrival. The Aer Lingus A330. Well, I'm just glad Drones and Planes' internet is all sorted for our stream today. I'm sure the engineers who were sorting out all the issues just went, you know, let's just get it ready for that Think Planes Friday show. And they've done a good job, so well done to them. Naomi, good morning to you. Pleasure to have you in. Oh, Naomi, we know that feeling with the lack of visibility due to the cloud base we have today. The butter machine executing perfectly there. A330 looking resplendent as always. I do prefer this livery. I'm going to miss it when it goes. I mean, it's not to say that the new livery for Aer Lingus isn't nice. I actually think it does a good job, but I think this is just a lot better. EasyJet. Now on the spool up. This one's off to Malaga. And I'm sure this one will be the one off to Alicante, which I am right. CD John saying Man United Stadium coming on well. On the far side of the runway, funny shade of red though. I get you. Don't know what people's thoughts are on that new stadium. I get what they're trying to do with it. It'll be interesting to see what it's like when it's up. I mean, 5 years it's going to take to build it. The Trident's very interesting. I'm not sure about the tent though. Good news is though, apparently you're going to be able to see that Trident from Liverpool, so it might get me going over to Liverpool just to throw a bit of shade. Lingus not crossing it over yet. I'm guessing we're going to try and get this Ryanair out. On finals, we do have another Aer Lingus A330 coming in from Orlando. But let's get onto this 737-800 off to Oslo. Throw it down to the Aer Lingus. It's about to come in on 05 right. I did see that someone put their 2-year milestone in, so I will get to that as soon as I get through the chat. I'm useless today, I will admit. Morning, Matt C. Good landing, not as good as company just before though. So that 737-800 is off to Marrakesh. Lined up to depart on 05 left, we have this EasyJet. It's off positioning flight to Bristol. Matt's just saying that he's got the dog walked, car filled with petrol, bins out. Mate, you are winning. That's what we like on a Friday morning. I'm sure Mr. C will be happy with that. We also have Simon Lonslow, Aviation, in the chat. Great to have you in, buddy. Oh. Focus crew there. Just looking out for where they're going to cross. I mean, being Manchester-based pilots, they'll know exactly where. See, it's a good livery, the new livery. It's just not as good as the older one. And next in, we have this Ryanair coming in from Belfast. First short-haul aircraft in this morning. And Matt saying on Wednesday booked an Airbnb in North Wales for the weekend to celebrate our 15th anniversary, which was last week. Well, have a wonderful weekend. Did we say happy anniversary last week? Probably didn't, but if we didn't, happy anniversary to you both. Especially Mrs. C for having to cope with you. Joking, mate. Hope you have a great time. And the... oh, wait a minute. Forgot planes have reversers. And the amazing Mike Davis joining the 23-month crew, saying, good morning, everyone. Awesome lighting. Well, it's gone a bit flat now, I won't lie. But it's still a decent one. It's not raining. I know in the forecast on Wednesday we were scheduled to have a bit of rain, so I will take the dry weather this morning. Well, it's a bit warmer than I expected as well, so that's a double bonus. What's Martin saying? He was watching stream in Miami. We had a lofty 7.4 and a nice 380. Decent. So pushing in front of the Ryanair, we had this Jet 273. I'm so far behind in this chat. Solo stream again. As I say, Fridays we don't have Liz, so that's just how it is. Jaggers, good morning to you. Piotr, great to see you in the chat. Odders, I think United deserve a bus parade for staying in Europe longer than Liverpool this year. There you go, shade thrown back at ya, mate. Oh, sorry to hear that, Carlwyn. But nice to have you in the chat. Does that make up for it, not being able to go to Auckland? Probably not. Jill, now that I can say your name properly, I hope you have a wonderful day. And we'd rather that you were with us, but we totally understand that. Can't always have that. On finals, we have this Ryanair 737 coming in from Dublin. On the roll, we have the Jet 2 off to Palma, but let's just get the arrival. Landing. What's happening? Is the world ending? Oh, the lovely Claire joining the 2-year crew at Domestic Delight, saying 2 years, glad to be part of the Think Planes family. Well, Claire, always a pleasure having you in the chat. Even that Daniel guy that you associate with. So, you know, it's sometimes nice having him in there. But thank you for your amazing support and everything that you do. Ryanair 737 MAX, now on the roll. I will find out where that's going in a second. It is going to Malaga. EasyJet lining up. We do have another plane on finals. Hopefully after that I will have a couple of minutes to get through the chat. Jade asking, what's a livery? Basically, it's on this. It's the design that companies put on their planes to make them identifiable. So the orange and white, that band is what we call the livery for the EasyJet. The Ryanair, you know, you got the blue and white and yellow. Don't forget the yellow stripe, and of course the lady on the harpsichord. Is it harpsichord? I don't know. What is it? I can't. My head has gone this morning, so I apologise. Emirates, you know, the gold lettering with the country's flag as a logo. Yeah, they're all different, but they're all unique. But sometimes some airlines have the older ones in play, and they're also intermixed with the new ones as well. So it's interesting. You also get special liveries as well. I had quite a few in yesterday from the looks of it. I don't think we have that look today. Anyway, this EasyJet now on the roll. 320 Neo. Right, I'm just going to sling the camera down to the bottom, and I will be able to go through the chat after this. Thankfully, because I'm further behind than Liz on a bad day. Eurowings coming in. It's 320-200 coming in from Dusseldorf. Adrian saying he's had a chance to make his coffee yet. Adrian, I've not had a chance to have my sip of water either. Thanks, Wadders. Ruth, good morning to you, or Mrs. Orca. Whichever way you want to be known. It's all good here. Simon Farr in the chat, good morning. Oh, Diana in the chat saying, just back from her week in Lanza. Well, hope you had a great time. I know it'd be cheap whilst you're over there, 'cause it's just, that's the good thing about Lanza, right? It's just really cheap. So, hope you and Jeff had a great time. Vision Thing nearly getting timed out for his take on the Red Devils. Adrian liking the design. I get the design. I think it'll work well when we see it, but it does look like a circus. I can't lie. First thing I said, as soon as it was announced, I actually messaged Lewis because he's a big United fan, and I just went, "It's a circus." He was like, "Yeah." So at least we're both in agreement there. Got Sarah Jane in the chat. Good morning to you, Sarah Jane. Always a pleasure to have you in. Adrian saying it's kind of like the Olympia Stadium in Munich. I can see what you're on about there. Except for ours to be bigger. Easy. And the lovely Diana joining the 25-month crew, or 2-year, 1-month crew, so whichever way you want to take it. But thank you for the amazing support. I just want to say thank you to everyone for the milestones today. Really do appreciate the continued support on the channel. The best way, what we say, is supporting us is via membership. So please, if you're not a member, think about it. You get to use the emotes, depending on what level you're at. Which is good for the interaction. Also, with Domestic Delight, you get to watch our European shows, and there is a European show coming up in the next few weeks. I did mention Bristol, Martin. That EasyJet was off there. It was positioning flight. A321neo, good morning to you. David Phillips. Greetings from, I know it said Barbie Island, but it's not, it's Bribey Island, Oz. All calm now after Cyclone Alfred. Well, it's good to see things have calmed down over there. It did look a bit intense, so great to have you in the chat. Naomi, Liz is fine, it's just that she can't do Fridays anymore. I said, and I say this with sincerity, is we don't make enough from this stream to be able to do this full time. It's crazy how little that we make from it after everything that goes out. So, yep, if things happen, Liz has to do her things. It's the same with me. If I've got things that has to get pushed aside, I know that we've got likes of John from Drones and Planes had to cancel the stream this week because of work commitments. They get in the way, and we're not doing this all the time, 24/7. I think we're lucky to put in 3 streams a week consistently. Really, I always say that we should be doing 2, and then if we can get the 3rd one in, that's a bonus. But yeah, so that's why Liz isn't here. Yeah, I'm the one who's ill today, so I want sympathy. Ian, 8849, mate, you never have to say sorry. It's all good. But great to have you in, buddy. And the legend, that is Vision Thing with a £10 super chat saying, since it sounds like Man U won the World Cup last night, here's a tenner for a Manchester tart celebration. Well, I'll have a celebration with Liz later. See what I did there? Oh my God. It's lucky she doesn't watch the stream, isn't it? Because I might be in trouble for that, calling her that. But anyway, I'm only joking. I love Manchester tart, by the way. Oh, hadn't had one in ages. Used to make it in the bakery where I used to work. Oh, so good. That's off to Lisbon. We've got Nige lining up. A320-200 by the looks of it, looking at those engines. Graham, we just want Liverpool to catch up with us with league titles and then we'll go hard on them. Don't you worry. Plus Newcastle are going to give them a thrashing it this weekend. Fairness, that should be a good game, the Carabao Cup. See ya, Nige. Mighty Orange in a taxi. It's off to Jersey. Rob, good morning to you. Take care, John from Drones and Planes, and I don't think you're streaming this weekend, are you? Otherwise I would have shouted you out. But have a good weekend. I think you're away, so have a good time, bud. Paul Brown, have I missed you in the chat? If so, good morning to you. And this one to Jersey is going to be taking the intersection. Alan Williams, morning to you. Okay, so the Vision thing saying they might do one late in the weekend. Text Sparky saying my daily news read and the amount of people said about the clowns in the tent, and they're going to build for Man United and put a projection on the top so they can show their logo off. Oh, great. I'm not keen on that, to be honest, but hopefully, I think it will look impressive once it's built. Very nice. And Gemma C, good morning to you. Pleasure to have you in. There is a Jet 2 there. There we go. Jet 2 on the taxi. Off to Dublin. Why are we off to Dublin? Does anyone know? Hey Liz Butik, good morning. Vision Think don't like game of foot and ball. He likes rugby league. Proper rugby league fan our Vision Thing is. Adrian, good morning to you. Watching in the car park before going into work. I suppose it's a good way to start the day, isn't it? I mean, the work bit, but you know, I'll take that. They're watching us, but thank you for that. I'm at the bottom of the chat. Oh, get in there. I'm so relieved because my cursor's only halfway down the page and I thought I still had like half a page to go. I was like, oh no. Well, I can relax a bit now, knowing that I'm effectively on it. Like I say, this Jet 2, often very short flight, an unusual flight off to Dublin. And we have playing on finals. Let's see what we've got. It's the EasyJet coming in from Amsterdam. If this goes, I'm going to stay on this one because this one could be up quite early. I mean, no passengers on it. Unless Jet 2 announced a new route, doing holidays to Dublin. I haven't been told that anyway, if that's the case. Yeah, Stephen Hart saying both played with inflated leather. Or synthetic material nowadays. But yeah, totally agree. Lee Bez, good morning to you. My booby saying hi there, all my friends in Manchester. Well, hello to you, mate. Always a pleasure having you in our stream. Patrick as well, good morning. So Jet 2 just warming them engines up, and we're on the roll. A fair few planes going out. There's the Amsterdam going through the shot. And turning on to 05 left, we have this A320neo from EasyJet going off to Tenerife. Again, the legend, that's Paul Clare just telling us. It's just like legend. Going island to play in Italy and Rome at rugby, so it's going over to take the fans out for them. So brilliant. Thanks for that update, mate. Tell you what, they must be making a fair few quid on that one, Jet 2. Happy days, bring in the money. Plane Spotted Geek, good morning to you, mate. You're from Ireland, but a pleasure to have you in, especially if we just sent over a Jet 2 to you. Eighth day, mate, a pleasure. I see we've got a PC-12 going out on the taxi. And next in, we have this EasyJet. It's about to touch down on 05 right. Operated by EasyJet Europe, and it's from Venice. Flight time of bang on 2 hours. Just to say that we will, in the next few weeks, be moving over to our summer operation times. If you want to see those hours, I could recite them because I do know them already, but please go and check out Ringway Reports on Instagram. Always the first for the best information here at Manchester. All special movements, anything that's happened, usually like bang in there with anything that's diverting in, etc. So, please go and give a cheeky follow because it's well worth it. Get all the information that I'll probably just regurgitate on the stream and just rip off, basically. But I did just see that we've got our little TUI specialists in there. Lily and Connie, good morning to you. A pleasure, as always, having you in. We have had a few TUIs go out already. Hopefully we'll get a few more for you.
Sarah Jane, where are you going on holiday? I'm not allowing you to go on holiday. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm intrigued to know where you're going. How long for as well? Guido, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Well, good morning from where I am anyway. Part of the Christchurch Massive. Guess it's a fair bit later. I'm going to miss this arrival unless I throw it down at the very last minute, which I do. With the Lingus A380. Notice they got their 320 Neo this week. I think it arrived on Monday from Toulouse. Oh, Sarah Jane's off to Lanzarote. I'm kidding. Off to Lanzarote on Monday. Well, you'll have a great time over there. I always say it's not my cup of tea, but I get why people like it. You'll have a fantastic time. I know when Tim went over there, it was a while ago now, but he absolutely loved it. Guido saying we have a blood moon tonight. Yep, we most certainly do. We were looking for some parts of it this morning, but as you can tell from the cloud base here at Manchester, it's not indicative of any decent astronomical work. Well, I can see the 2 billion lights on that PC-12 as it lines up ready to depart. SE Aviation, good morning. But yeah, what's everyone up to this weekend? We're on Friday. Hopefully some of you got plans. I know, like I say, Matt was saying that he's off to Wales. You know, John from Drones and Plays is away. So, yeah, if you're up to anything, let us know in the chat. Oh, thanks Sarah Jane. I won't lie, I edged my bets this morning because we were on 2-3 ops last night. And I was looking at the weather forecast today, and it does, you know, it looked like it was definitely going to be 05s, but the wind, the consistent wind wasn't strong enough. So I was like, oh, were they going 2-3s for the start of the morning? No, but they switched over to 05. So I think this is a really good spot for getting both the arrivals and departures. There goes the Silver Aviation PC-12. Oh wow, got to see the Dreamliner take off. That would have been decent, Naomi. I know that when the only time I've ever caught it is doing an overtop, and we caught that on a stream. That is on my list of things that I would love to catch. So we've got the dodgy transponder in the Cathay Pacific again. Oh no, she's straightened up. There we go. But we have this beautiful A350-900 coming in from Hong Kong now. Flight time just under 14 hours, 13 hours and 46 minutes. Alex, I've got you on the Athens, mate. just had to click through a few planes there, but good to have you in, mate. We'll get your departure. I know things about Cars and Extra. Good morning to you, mate. Graham, good morning. Laura Holbrook, pleasure to have you in. Right, let's go into this EasyJet. Gear up. Have a quick zoomy on the Cathay Pacific. Petra saying, PC12. Can't say no to PC12 in stream, can you? Oh, Laura saying she's just backing the car up to go to the caravan. Oh, very nice. Hope the weather stays good where you are. This EasyJet is off to Amsterdam. Barney, have a good day at work, mate. I know it's not what you want to do, but hey-ho. It pays for the fun bits, doesn't it? Right, let's just do a bit of charging. And Alex is on this plane here. Yeah, I know things about Cars and Extra. It won't be a ULR for just 14 hours. They do a lot of. They do quite a few more hours on the ULRs, especially the Singapore to. Is it Newark? I'm sure it's Newark flight. I know Harrison's flown on it, and I just seen that we've just been gifted a kebab, so I will get that for you in a second. Luckily I just turned my phone on there. and our TUI specialists. Oh, thank you so much for the kebab. Charlotte, I'm guessing, is it gone out of the pocket money? If so, I'll have to give them a big shout out when one of the TUIs go out. But thank you so much for that amazing support. Really do appreciate it. Right, Mighty Orange off to Athens with Alex on board. Good flight, mate. Wouldn't mind going to Athens today. I could see it being quite warm. Working hard on turning that Emirates around the Donata crew. Yeah, Adrian just saying the same. Patrick saying, how many planes do EasyJet own? A lot. I would say a basic Google question, just to ask that. I mean, it'll come up with the different subsidiaries of it as well, because, you know, we've got EasyJet UK, you know, we've got the EasyJet Europe. So, yeah, definitely just Google that one. I'm too lazy to do it whilst I'm streaming, I won't lie. At least I'm honest about it. There you go, Adrian's on it already. He's already answered the question. 354 Airbuses, as per Wikipedia. There you go. Thank goodness for Wikipedia. Have a good day at school, mate. Beautiful Cathay Pacific. We do have plane on finals. Just have a quick look, see what that is. It is the Virgin Atlantic A330-300 coming in from Atlanta. Another one in the 7 hours and 30 minutes range. It's crazy how many we have coming in with that kind of time frame. And there it is, looking good. Oh, thank you, Sarah Jane. Yeah, if you could hit the like button, I would appreciate it. It certainly does something, and if it does anything positive, then it can only be a decent thing. So, you know, it costs absolutely nothing, and it, you know, it does help us in some way. So, if you just take 2 seconds to give that a tap, even Liz would appreciate it. There you go. A bit heavier than the other A330s we've had in this morning, but still a decent landing. And then after this, I'm going to be able to take some meds, which I won't lie, are much needed, because I am feeling rough. Maria, good morning to you. Well, good afternoon. Saying happy Friday from Brazil. Well, Brazil on a Friday morning just sounds decent. And they're going to vacate down Bravo. Lady Stardust. But the FO was having a look over here then, just before vacating. Dave Hurst making the comparison between the EasyJet fleet and the Ryanair fleet, which basically is double. Ryanair have double the amount of planes, but I won't lie. I mean, it's the nicest possible way to Ryanair. Give me an EasyJet flight any day over Ryanair. I just think they do everything better, and you know we've noticed that on the flights that we've had recently with both. I'm not saying that Ryanair are bad, because I'm not, but I just think consistently EasyJet are a lot better. Next out, we have this EasyJet A321 Neo. So we're going off to Marrakesh. Sophie, I thought you put Lady Starbucks there. That's how bad I am today. I'm absolutely clueless. Got company behind. Shape of this 320-200. Andrew, good morning. Well, good evening, good night to you. Saying was staying up later than usual, trying to see our total lunar eclipse, which ended a minute ago. Unfortunately, it was very cloudy, so didn't get many photos. Yeah, I think that's a thing that's happening all over. So unlucky, mate. I would say good luck with the next one, but I don't even know when the next decent eclipse for you in the United States is. Right, do you think I can stay on a plane for more than 2 seconds? Right. PJ Mosley, good morning to you. And it's more than good enough for you to just lurk, mate. Don't worry about it. I haven't got any coffee with me today. Just not feeling it at the moment, so just water for me with my dodgy meds in. Oh, Tony, for you, mate, no probs. Is that next plane in? It probably will be. I've got Eurowings in next. But yeah, don't worry, Tony, I'll grab him for you. And 321 to Marrakesh is now lining up. As I said, there is Eurowings on finals. And I can see Tom now. Yeah, well said, Matt C. Totally agree, bud. Matt, sack the work off. Oh, sorry. Steve Mac, sack the work off. Work's overrated. Watch the stream. Right, we'll get to Eurowings and then we'll fly over to the departing EasyJet. That's high flare for the 320. And slam that nose down onto the tarmac there. 321 Neo, here we go. Right, Eurowings is just vacating, and I can see the Loganair on finals. Just turning on to finals behind it, we have the Ryanair from Milan, 737-800, and we have the legend that is TriStar Darren in the chat. Good to have you in, mate. Oh, it's a horrible time, Matt. Laptop swap time. Nobody likes it. Hashtag work incoming. But, thanks for joining us, mate, and I hope you have a really good weekend with Mrs. C. Oh, yeah, and I hope you get yourself you deserve it, I think, as well. A nice breakfast barm cake. Dave Hurst, good morning to you. Right, here we go. Here is Captain Tom. We all know he's going to butter it, so I don't need to say anything. We'll ignore the Ryanair because it's a Ryanair. But beautiful landing. I think they're going to be made to vacate quite early because there is a plane behind them. But when they come past us, I'll get as close as I can with this lens. So Tom was an absolute legend last time he was on stream. Gave us a big old wave as he departed off on 2-3 left. I see, Matt. That's misleading, isn't it? So I get what you're saying with the no smoke, but you there's times where you don't get smoke on, like where the runway's slightly moist. And I always find it's just a bit of a... I don't know, I don't think you always get those buttery landings that you sometimes think you get when there's no smoke. So unless it's a super dry runway and there's no smoke, then of course that's batter my sausage, you see. But butter in it, no, you can have a bit of smoke on butter in it. Some planes you can only get smoke on landings because of the weight of them. So right, here we go. In your face. I'm giving a wave over there. F-Bird, move your head. There you go. Well, 900mm looking good. Hope you like that. I missed the next arrival because, let's be honest, this is better. I always like catching flights for people. Matt and Steve just comparing their work days. Darren747 saying, good morning from Heathrow, bit of plane spotting while waiting for my friend to land on the Virgin from Barbados. Well, that's not too bad. We have this 737 now on the taxi. This is the one that came in from Dublin. Decent turnaround on that. Oh, sorry, Matt. My head is, honestly, I'm feeling about... On the wellness scale, I probably feel about a 1 at the moment. I'm feeling like I want to throw up. So I apologise if I make comments that don't seem right. It's that I'm dizzy. I'm not feeling particularly great. So please bear with me. I'm doing my best. I've got to be honest. I think today I'm going to be doing up to the Emirates going out. I don't think I can do much more than that. I think I'm pushing it as it is. And like I said, I felt decent last night. I just think in the morning I feel lousy. One thing I have noticed with this bug that Liz gave me is that the smell and taste of vinegar is different, and I don't like it, and I love vinegar, and I really resent that Liz has given me this bug, and now I can't smell or taste vinegar correctly. It smells really ammonia-y. That can't be a word, but it really kind of has that vibe of ammonia, and it's awful. That's the one thing that I'm really resenting against that. I might just dump her based on that. You made vinegar bad. Oh dear. But yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm not fully with it. I can tell when I'm like reading through the comments and I can actually barely read them. H. Good morning to you. Fantastic to have you in, and I really hope you're doing well. I'm starting to feel better. You know what it's like. H. not been feeling had a similar bug or had a bug, and it's just hard to shake off. But as I say, I'm just feeling. Joanne Mason, good morning. No, Liz, Liz will not be doing any Friday shows that we've got going forward. That's why we've really looked to change our schedule to a Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. She's just got commitments, and the only reason I'm doing today is because we were supposed to. Well, we were supposed to have been in Istanbul, but we couldn't go there because I wasn't well on Monday. And I just thought I'll try and throw in the 2 midweek shows for you this week. So that's the only reason I'm out today. Steve saying the ghost of Thomas Cook there. I have absolutely no idea what you're on about, Steve, but would I be right in saying that you're probably talking about the Thomas Cook heart on the hangar, on the STS hangar? If not, again, I'm on another planet. Well, thank you, Sophie, for shouting the stream out. Paul Lusher, good morning to you, mate. Hope all is going well with you. Thank you, Gio. Appreciate it. As I say, it's that's why, you know, I scheduled the stream about 10 p.m. last night because I just wasn't feeling well all day, and I thought, okay, I feel decent in the evening, just had a bit of food, and now I come out this morning and it's just gone wrong again. Yeah, Adrian saying that he had the same bug a while ago. It just takes a while to get through the system, doesn't it? I mean, I only started becoming really asymptomatic on Saturday. Is it Friday or Saturday? One of the two. So, you know, you look at the chronology of this kind of bug, and you know, I should still be feeling it. So, and which I am. So, you know, hopefully this goes soon. But I do feel better somewhat for coming out. But at the same time, I'm starting to feel a bit pants. Matt, that's why I'm going to go after the what you call it, the Emirates. I'm not making any fusses about it. I like being out and about, so I'll be able to kind of get through that. But anything else will just be a bit too much. But thank you, mate, for caring. H. saying I can breathe properly for the first time in 36 days. I succumbed to the antibiotics. Well, firstly, it's good that you can, and obviously the antibiotics have done a good job. So fair dues. Ryanair, back off to Dublin. And we've got the Jet 2 now lining up. $737-800 with the split scimitars, looking good. I love the scimitars on the Jet 2s, they do look good. And this one's off to Barcelona, very nice. Adrian saying vinegar's always got a bad taste for you. I love vinegar. Oh, put it on chips. Oh, I just love the stuff. Like Liz always moans at me, like going, "Oh, you put vinegar on before you taste it." And I'm like, I'm tasting my food constantly whilst we're making it. So I know that it's good to have to put vinegar on it. But I love vinegar. Oh, tell you what, Nigel's absolutely hammering it down to the bottom of 05 left. No stopping Nigel right now. Well, 319. Yeah, Steve saying he's got some at Christmas week and he's still not back 100%. It's interesting how many people are saying the same thing, and hopefully I'm being really selfish. Hopefully mine doesn't last that long, but Yeah, I've heard that quite a lot, Steve, so crazy, isn't it? And thank you, Sophie, for the kind words. Proper spotter, thank you. I'm going to get a badge saying proper spotter on it. Yeah, Gio, I think I'll get in. I've got some work to do, so I'm just going to stick a blanket on, sit next to my desk and get some stuff done. But there'll be a heat. I'll have a heater near me, and I'll have a blanket, and I'll have some hot drinks. I think that's my plan for this afternoon. But thank you, mate. Yeah, it's true. I don't. Is it me? And I'll ask this, and you can give me the fair answer back. We've got the A320 coming in from Zurich, Air Baltic, flying on behalf of Swiss. I always find, right, and please correct me if you think I'm wrong on this, is that blokes are willing to take the med straight away. It's just like, yeah, just give us the meds. But women are really reluctant to take it. It's like, they have, you have to go through the process and kind of just going, you get, should we say, a little bit more unwell than normal. And it's just like, yeah, I'm a big believer, just get the tablets and get out Dodge City. But that's just me. I know everyone can be their own individual. But give me my pills, I'll go off. Even if it's the placebo effect, I don't mind. Because I understand that the placebo effect is an amazing thing. Honestly, there's so many studies on it. It's quite scary what people think if you just give them a tablet and say, this is what you this is what you need. Anyway, Nige back off to London. And I can see the legend at Jim with the super chat, and I will get to that in a minute, mate. I'm going to give you some pre-hype. I want some pre-tripe back. And we'll get the next arrival. Qatar's coming out in a taxi. And we've got the mighty orange about to touch down on 05 right. And this is coming from Belfast. It's an A320 Neo. Oh, Matt, that has to be Batter My Sausage. Based on our conversation, that is the most buttery landing ever. No smoke off that one. Wow. That's Batter My Sausage all day long. And with the legend, that is Jim C with the $4.99 super chat saying, hype. And I'm going to go tripe. Now, Jim. Saying, good morning, all. Apologies for my absence this morning. Technical issues, namely workers got in the way again. And he's saying, enjoy the action. Well, Jim, mate, always a pleasure to have you in, even if it's just for a couple of minutes. I think everyone appreciates what you bring to the stream. So thank you once again for that amazing support, and take care. I hope you've got a few tinnies in for the weekend. I think you're going to absolutely just get rid of that week. That's just the work week that is just gone, and relax, mate. So thank you for that amazing support, and super hype back at you. So, it's Boeing 737-800 off to Alicante. Do we have the Jet 2 A330 coming out? Or is it just been towed? I think it's been towed to stand, isn't it? Because I can't see it on Flight Radar. But you can see it there. Our Sophie is off to do a clinical placement. Well, I would say have fun, Sophie. But I know from all the placements I've ever done, not always fun. But take care, and thank you once again for all that you do for the stream. Amazing support and great job as a mod. I think, you know, we've had a few mods come in recently. You know, Adrian and Sophie have done a fantastic job. Just hit the ground running. So great addition to our already amazing modding team on the channel. I'm sure you'll agree. Dan saying salt and vinegar kettle chips, decent. Can't go wrong with them. Yeah, it's just good to hear that H.Dot's got over this and can breathe properly. That's the main thing, isn't it? I can see people just like putting some nice messages into H.Dot, and yeah, it's he's just getting over it. It's never a good thing, is it? These bugs. I mean, the thing is as well, I had the flu jab for this year. I'm like going, would it have been a lot worse? You know, you go on the permutations and combinations of that, but anyway, we've got this British Airways A320 coming in. It's just the 200, it's just the CEO. But guitar looks like it's rolling, so let's get on that. Paul Hilbert, great to have you in, mate. Sorry, beautiful flex on those wings as it retracts the gear. Well, I tell you what, I've got a lot of planes being towed today. Aer Lingus is being towed to stand as well as we speak. Or is it going to be towed onto remotes? I have no idea. Let's have a gander. Looks like it's making... looks like it's coming over here. Not south side, obviously, but... Tex Barkey talking about the placebo effect. They're still doing studies on it today. I know that the first ones were done back in the day, but they're still doing studies on it today because there is a sizable effect still. Yeah, Paul's saying the same as well. Oh, wowzers. Yeah, Gary, that was a decent landing from... that was a decent landing from the EasyJet. And Matt, I've just read Matt's comment underneath going, he zoomed in and he had a look, there was smoke. Okay, well, I'm still saying that's a bat of my sausage. It looked good from where I was. I will say I don't have that ability to zoom in so like you. But all good. Okay, Ryanair on the roll. This Ryanair is off to Gran Canaria. 737-800, tell from the split scimitars and the smaller engines. So that Aer Lingus is going on to remote. It's just going on just to the side of the tower. Lingus A320 now pushing. They are playing on finals, so I'm just going to have a quick look, see what that is. It is the Singapore Airlines A350 900 coming in from Singapore. And just behind that, oh no, I thought there was a plane turning on to finals. It's not. It's the ASL flying from Belfast to Nottingham. So, well, not Nottingham, EMA. Why do they call... I'm sorry, it really irritates me. Flight radar, there's a lot of things you need to be doing, and changing Nottingham to EMA, East Midlands, needs to be done. I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. And your excuse of, oh, it's the closest city to the airport, I'm just not, it's not cutting it with me. Call it by its proper name or not at all. Eddie, good to have you in, buddy. Say morning all, welcome along. Says pop up hashtag free Lingus stream. Trust me, I would love to free Liz, and she could be doing what she does. Alex, I'm not feeling well, mate. I will not be going past the Emirates. I've just said that before, so I apologise, but I'm just not feeling well, mate. Lottie, good morning to you. Great to have you in. Paul, I think we both, Liz and I, say that as well. I like the Qatar on a sunny day. If it's not a sunny day, then it's a bit flat, isn't it? But hey ho. Right, Singapore A350 900. Now on short finals for 05 right. Very nice. See the compression in the gear as it touched down there. Very, very nice. Noticed in one of the business class flying Facebook groups, and people were asking, do you prefer? Would you fly on? Was it SAS or was it Finnair? No, it's Finnair or Singapore, and it was very mixed. Some people were saying, look, the food and the quality of the cabin crew and everything's really good on the Singapore. However, they don't think the business class seats are comfy, which I found quite interesting. So it was a real mix-up between who they'd fly with. I know if I had the opportunity and had the money, I would fly with Singapore all day long out of those two. But that's just me. Lots of saying I used to have flu jabs. Notice how I used to get ill after them. Been so much better since I stopped having them. And does some vitamins as well. Well, I mean, having the vitamins is always going to be good for you. So, you know, the thing about the jabs is they are good. There are some issues with it, in that they're always guessing what's going to be the bug that's going to be the predominant kind of one that's going to be moving across, well, in our case, in our country. I'll talk about the UK. In the UK, so there is some guesswork in regards of what they think is going to be the bug, and they created an attenuated vaccine for it. So basically, they're just injecting you a small part of the virus. That's why you get ill after it, because your body starts fighting the infection of what it thinks is the cold. So you build up some immunity from that. So really, when you get that cold, you should, you're not going to feel it as much or not at all. So, it's interesting to say that you haven't been getting them sort of like you haven't you weren't getting them, etc. But there's a chance that you were getting them. It's just that you probably didn't feel it when you did have that. But the thing is, you've got to do what works for you. I'm not here to preach one method or another. I'll just say how it works. But as long as taking your tablets works for you, that's fantastic. Yeah, flight radar.
All right, what I'll do, my daughters are due in about 10 to 9.
Okay.
Do you mind if I come back just so I can, will you be able to say if that's the next plane in?
Yeah, sure. Do you know where she's coming from?
From Barbados, whatever, St. Grand...
Yeah. But who's she flying with? Virgin.
Virgin,
yeah. I'll be able to tell you when it's coming.
Just so I can film her.
Yeah, no probs. Right, no problems. Right, we've got Eurowings coming out. Also got the Aer Lingus behind it, and behind the Aer Lingus we've got the Ryanair off to fake Paris. No, Paul. JAL they've applied for a slot, a couple of slots at Manchester. Don't even know if they're confirmed yet. I will chase that up. But it's football charters, so it's not operations. They're not starting ops. But I mean, I'd love them to start ops here at Manchester. And you never know, flying in here, they might go, ooh, nice little market for us. But no, it's just for the football charters. We've got the ATR coming in. Has anyone got an ETA on that Virgin, please? Just whack it in the chat. H. saying it'll always be East Midlands Airport for me. Get in there. Mac and Mac, good morning to you. And nice arrival from that Attar. Yeah, so Paul Hill was saying he loved when Oman Air were here at Manchester. Yeah, that evening flight was so good. Catching it with some absolutely gorgeous sunlight on the 05 right on those evenings was beautiful. And as you rightfully say, it's extremely unlikely that they're going to look to come back here just because of the competition. I mean, Gulf Air have really taken their place as another good priced airline in order to go over to the east. But you never know. But they have reduced their fleet size as well, so that would be another indicator that that's unlikely to happen. So we just have to see, but I doubt it. Paul Usher, welcome to Domestic, my friend. Great to have you come on board, and you are part of the returning member crew. So thank you for that, Paul. Do appreciate it. Eurowings on the roll. Lingus A320 now lining up on 05 left. Morning Tina, saying know what you mean about the vinegar thing, same for you with tomato ketchup. Oh my goodness, we're right there. But exactly, it's not a quick fix. It can sometimes take a little while, but well, I won't lie. I hope you get the your thing with tomato ketchup back. Oh. Beautiful look to that Lingus as it departs. I've got a lovely crane out today over on the roof works. Look at that. That's a belter, that, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that costs more than 50 quid to hire. Lined up, we have the... I don't even know what I'm looking. Ryanair to Paris. It is 737-800, and we do have a plane on finals, so I'm just going to get this rotating and send it over to the bottom of 05 right. Let's get its arrival before it touches down. And it is a bit of Dutch pride in the shape of the 737 from KLM. Devil's Advocate, good morning to you. Great to have you in. Oh, sorry to hear that, Lottie. Not nice to have that. Liz had a similar incident coming up the hill one morning here. And had a bad reaction. And then, I was really struggling. So she had to be put on an inhaler. Tim Waters. Good to have you in, mate. Mate, that'd be the ultimate. That'd be the ultimate head job. That one, I won't lie. If Living at Large did that one, I'd be all over the place. I was actually talking to him yesterday, trying to help him out with his mic issue. So he's got no reason to pop down and see me today. But I know he's streaming from Liverpool tomorrow morning, nice and early, 6 a.m. I know the lads from Flight are also back from their holiday babobs. I didn't even say that right, did I? But they're back, so they'll be here nice and early at Manchester Airport. I would say they'd start at 6 o'clock, but I think we all know that that's not going to happen. So they'll be here nice and early. So if you want some early morning aviation fix, you know where to go. We will be back on Sunday, of course. And I just saw Jules Cisa asking Liz why Liz isn't here. She can't do the Fridays now at all. She has prior commitments. So as I say, that's the reason why we are going to be changing to the Wednesdays. So it'll be Sunday, Monday, Wednesday for our stream, so that Liz can come out. But I only did this one because I'm a prat, and I probably shouldn't have because I'm feeling rank, but also in addition to that, I felt bad that you only got one midweek stream this week, so I thought I'd come out. So yep. Steve Mack, thank you, mate. Porsche, I've just saw that you've just said that you joined. I have done you a shout out. So, but thank you. I do appreciate when we get new members. It's just taken me a little bit to get through the chat, but I definitely did do you a returning member crew shout out. But thank you, Paul. Thanks, Matt, as well. Adrian asking, wouldn't flights be to Japan be affected by a geopolitical route limitation? Yeah, we would. Fun watching those, though, aren't they? Let's go and hit the North Pole. See, Paul, I've just read you the next message where he's just going, thank you, Simon. Cheers, mate. I do appreciate it. I'm a bit, I keep moaning on about it, but I'm a bit slow today, so please bear with me. I'm usually a bit more on it than I am today, so apologies if I'm slow getting through to saying thank you, how are you doing and everything. I will do my best to get through. And if I haven't, please put another message in there. I'm not averse to that at all. Yes, we will see the Kuwaiti A330s back at Manchester. I look forward to seeing them. Good looking planes, aren't they? Those Neos. It's weird, as I say, you've got the 800 variant, and they just haven't really been touched. I mean, I'm surprised about that. I really thought there'd be more people on it, but there are some reasonings behind that. People have still got the A330-300s, and they're not ready to actually replace them yet. And I think once we get to that kind of point for a lot of airlines, and I think it'll be in the next few years, they will start looking at the 330 because it's a cracking aircraft. Ian Brown, good morning to you, and good morning to the little one. EasyJet on the taxi. I have no idea where it's going, but I can tell you though that the next arriving aircraft is the Ryanair 737-800 coming from Rome. Really interesting because they always used to use the MAX on this flight, and of late I have just noticed it's the 800 they're using the last few times, to be honest. Yeah, as I say, Jules, so thank you, and I will pass your love on to Liz, but can I do these shows on my own now? Yeah, I can, but they're 100% better when Liz is around, so we had to think about it, and we just said, look, if we can do it, then that'll work. And there is a free slot then, so Matt C, community service, mate. They just need to bang her up and just keep her banged up for my take. Oh, Gary saying, please say you didn't help fix Paul's mic. Now we have to hear him. Well, I did. I did. I hopefully have fixed it, and I had a word with them as well about a couple of things that I noticed on his stream. So hopefully, it'll help out. I always try to do my best, Paul. He's a good guy, you know what I mean. It does at times make me want to just smack him round the head, but most of the times he's a fantastic guy, a really good guy, a proper genuine spotter, and him and Vicky are a fantastic combo. So if you don't, please. I know it's at Liverpool, it can't be perfect, but he does a great job. There's times where there's not planes there for 40, 50 minutes, and they keep a chat going, and it's hard to do. So kudos to him. I know he's doing the show on his own tomorrow, so I hope that goes well for him. If I was feeling better, I might have gone down to help him out, but I think he probably needs to do a show on his own, a couple of shows, just to get a taste of it and feel for it, because people aren't always around, you know what I mean, like Liz or Vicky or Claire for Paul. So, It'll be a good show. So I'll be lurking, because I'll be doing it working, but I'll be lurking the stream, and I'm throwing a bit of banter at him. Okay. EasyJet now lining up. This one is off to Venice. Tina, you've joined today, have you? 1 second. Top messages, fans funding. Let's have a look. I haven't got you down as joining as a member. Have you joined as a... did you subscribe to the channel? Because that's slightly different, but I'll still shout you out. I don't mind doing that. All messages. Probably just missed a load of chats now, but... Tina... Well, welcome. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. It's always great to have new people in the stream. Not trying to find where your comment is, which is really hard. See, Joel C saying, don't drop the double act. You need a bit of banter. But that's it. Really interesting. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to throw it down to this plane. There were a couple of comments. There was a comment on our last stream going, "Oh, I don't like the bickering and stuff like that." And it's just like, that's what we do. We have banter in our relationship, and we have a good laugh, and that's just how we do it. And I do take umbrage when people kind of say that, because they are always non-members. And it's just like, well, whilst I respect your point of view to a certain extent, I respect it more if you were a person who were invested in it. So that's what I always do think. However, what we do is what we do, and that's how we do it, and we're not going to change for other people. If you don't like it, I don't mean this in a horrible way to people. There are, you can watch other things. It's just one of them things. But if you want to watch our channel, I would say, and I'd say this to other channels as well, it's not just ours. Because I was aware of like an incident this week where someone was disrespectful in Drones and Planes Facebook group, which I thought was disgusting. And you show respect to people. We're not out here just for you to take pop shots at. And one thing I always do say is that I know that these people who do it online, they would never dare say it to our faces. That's the thing. So, just show a little bit of respect. People are coming out in all weathers to bring you the great footage that the streamers at Manchester and other places bring. So just show a little bit of respect. And trust me, they're not doing it for the money, because most people are barely making enough just to keep the streams going at the moment. I mean, I've spoken to a few streamers about that. So, just show a little bit of respect. And I know it's not to you people, but just to the odd person who might be in the chat, watching the stream, listening. Ryanair there departing. Etihad has pushed. So that's one to look forward to in a minute. Emirates, they closed the hold. Decent. And you can see the plane coming onto finals there. Like a TUI Dreamliner. And we've got the red nose coming at us. Could be me on a cold day, that. And it's Norwegian, and it is Woman on Tail. It is Anne-Kath something or other, and I can't tell who it is, so please, if you know, throw it in the chat. And thank you so much, Tony. So, the lovely Tony Hayes with a £5 super chat saying, thanks for the footage, Simon. Tom has had a cheeky look at the footage you took Try to wave in departure, but appreciates distance. Well, I'll hang around for Tom going out. That's what I will do. I was going to go, but we like Tom, so I'll hang around for that departure. That'll probably be our last one then. So we've just pushed it past the Emirates. But whatever goes last out of those two, the Loganair or Tom going out, we're around for. But honestly, he doesn't have to. But I say we'll get his departure, Tony. But thank you so much for that amazing support once again. I know you did that last time as well, and I really appreciate it. And anything we could do to get some footage for Tom, all good. Matt C saying colleague flying out of Liverpool next week said he's been advised to arrive 3 hours ahead because of the long security queues. With the new scanners, I made no comment. Well, I'll make a comment. There's been a lot of banter thrown at Manchester over the scanners, etc., and I think they're doing a good job with the new scanners. Liverpool are going through a transition time, swapping over, and I totally get that. But there have been a lot of people complaining on social media about it. I have seen that, Matt. But well done for biting your tongue. Easy pet. I like that one. Take that. Right, let's have a look at woman on tail. Oh, Anne Kath Vestley. She looks like she'd make a really, really solid Sunday roast, that lady. She's an author, I can see that. I'm sure we've had this lady on before. I think she writes children's novels, doesn't she? But as I say, she looks like she does a banging Sunday roast, Anne. I want to go out of hands for a Sunday roast. There we go. I've just said it. Even though she's Norwegian and probably would have no idea how to make a Sunday roast. Anyway, we like you, Anne. And you're in better state than Freddie Mercury on tail. EasyJet on the roll. Or Easy Pet. I'll take that one. Right, to Dreamliner, about to land, so let's aim it over there. So, first of all, that EasyJet was off to Geneva for E2200, and this 787-8 Dreamliner is coming in from Cancun. 8 hours 30 flight to get here to Manchester. Oh, thank you, Gary Rayner. I do appreciate your kind words. I know there was someone who actually put a really nice comment in after that as well, the comment that other person. And I don't think they were doing it maliciously. I just think, I did leave a comment. Oh, they're going to take a bit of crab angle off this one. There we go. Shift that nose down the centre line. Good job. But it was nice to see someone else like going, well, this is what they do. This is what I like as well. And, it's not just, streams aren't just made for you. And I think that's a fair point. We try to make it for people, for different people. Simon Lowe makes his streams for people who watch his streams, and is so successful at that. There's different people for different things. This is just how we do it, and might that change over time? Absolutely, but I enjoy how we do it, and that's the thing. Oh, we've got the legend that is Mr. Roy J. Ollerman's in the chat. Morning, Roy. How you doing, buddy? Great to have you in. Yeah, everyone's round to Naomi's for Sunday roast. Awesome. See you all there. Blair Out Project, are we talking to me? Voice fresh air in early morning walks should be one of the fittest amongst us. I think you're probably more susceptible to getting pneumonia. with the Manchester weather, the cold that we have. But it does you good. But I would say at the same time, we talk about fresh air here, but it's not going to be too fresh with all these planes taking off. As I'll try. As nice as I say it, they throw out exhaust fumes, don't they? But I love them. I love the smell of A1. I'm just like, yeah, just give me the fumes. All right, we're going to concentrate on this Etihad departure now. We'll send it down there. Oh, Naomi, no, you got me going. I'd like to see the beef roast and sides before I add vegetables and seasoning and stick it in for a roast. Sounds decent. I won't lie, I'm a big brisket fan now. Like, just using out the Sunday roast, just like cook it long and slow, and so good. Ravo or Ravo, I'm not sure which, but good morning everyone from Gresford, North Wales. Well, good morning to you, and hope you're enjoying the stream. Don't worry, Roy, about not being able to tag. I know when I go into streams, 99.9% of the time I am on my phone, and everyone, it's always so nice to me when I come in and go, hi Simon. I'm like, I'm going to type out their name fully. It's the bonus when you're sometimes on the using a laptop. Right, we do have a prop coming in. Just saw that outside of my eye. And see it'll be Arini in the actual Arini livery, so rarity for us. ATR 72 coming in from Guernsey. 1 hour 10-minute flight. It's quite a long time, isn't it? Right, I'm really hoping that this Arini gets down quick because that Etihad's coming on. Blair Out Project, Liz has tried making it. So you never know in the future. Got all the ingredients. What could be the smell of A1. There are ones available, but they're like 40 quid as well. So you can check them out, but we'd be able to do something cheaper in the future. Right, prop. We love you, prop, but we've got Etihad. Just for you, wadders. Oh. Could have swore I just saw some kebabs on the top of the iPad there, so I'm going to have a quick look in a minute. But have we got the Virgin Atlantic coming in next? Certainly do. A330-300 coming in from Bridgetown. Landing gear down on it already. Flight of about 7 hours 50. And let's see if my thing updates. Ian Brown, the legend, with one gifted kebab, saying just a few quid for a coffee later, mate. Really do love your streams. Great footage. And I'm going to say banter. Yeah, top man. Well, thank you, mate. Hope you and the fam are doing well. Take care, bud. And I really appreciate that. Oh, we've got a lovely Laura in the chat. Great to have so many of you in on this Friday morning. Oh, here we go. There's Liz. There she is. She's alive, you see. I haven't killed her. Just watch this beauty touchdown. Oh, seeing that rear gear compress there on touchdown. I'm going to stay on this Virgin. I know there's Jet 2 going out. So there is a plane behind this, so this is going to vacate one of the next two taxiways. Doubt it'll come all the way down. Well, I know for a fact it won't come all the way down. This could be famous last words here. Right, I think it's going to vacate down Bravo. Emirates is pinging. Beautiful. And don't worry, I have seen people put super chats in and milestones. I will get to those in a minute. I do appreciate those. And Champagne Belle looking gorgeous this morning. Like those two in the front, can't wait to get to stand. And we've got an arrival, so we'll get that. Emirates is pushing. Donata is so on it today. We'll give them that. So, first up, thank you so much, DP, as you joined the 5-month crew saying good morning, and of course you're a short haul member, so double thank you. Do appreciate that amazing support. Thanks for the support channel, and I hope you have a great weekend. Good start to the weekend with us, isn't it? Well, just me anyway. And the lovely Jules C with a £2 super chat saying half a kebab as there's no Liz. I think you've been generous with that as well, to be honest. I think any show with me, just not as good. But nice to have Liz taking off her part-time duties to pop in this morning. And Dino, thank you so much with your one gifted membership. That's gone to, let me read that because I've got a reflection on the screen, gone to Ravo. So thank you for that, because you're giving Ravo the opportunity to watch our streams in a couple of weeks from Frankfurt and Cologne. So amazing support, and thank you for giving that opportunity to Ravo. And if Ravo, you're in the chat, please take the time to say thank you. I know you were before, Looks like that Virgin's going to have a bit of a wait. I don't think there's a stand available for it at the moment. Dino's getting packed for his holidays by the sounds of it. And that Ryanair is off to Milan. Right, I won't lie, I need to get through the chat. So, yes, Matsy, that was. She's actually come back up and she's gone. So she's got that. I do need Liz, don't start that. The amazing Paul Osher, who's actually become a member today, has also gifted one, I think, Planes membership, and that's gone to Rob D. So Rob, Rob, if you're in the chat, can you please take the time to say thank you to Paul? As I say, he's giving you the opportunity now to watch our streams from Frankfurt and Cologne, which will be at the beginning of April. Of course, oh, wait a minute, I've just seen who's going out in a taxi. Sorry, there we go. There we go, mate. I'm waving over to you. So please take the time to say thank you, and thank you once again for that amazing support there, Paul. Awesome. And the lovely H-Star as well has gifted one Think Planes membership, and that's gone to, you see, the lovely Ian Brown. So I know Ian will really appreciate that. We'll be able to watch with his lovely family the shows abroad as well. So thank you, H-Star. Absolutely amazing. I really do appreciate it. And Anthony Peel with the £10 super sticker saying thank you. Well, thank you, mate. Honestly, amazing support on today's stream. I know Liz will be in there saying thank you, but I'm eternally grateful as well. It keeps us being able to do what we do, and we love coming out to the airport. And look, we do have plans to improve a few things, and I won't lie about it. The financial support that you give us helps us get to those goals. So yeah, thank you for that. I'm eternally grateful for that today. I've got Daniel in from Northwest Aviation Spotters. Good morning, mate. Hope you're doing well. Rob D saying F1 on TV, planes and iPad are living the dream. Mate, I wish I was watching the F1, I won't lie. But great to have you in, mate. And hope the start of the season's going well. Heard you saying, cannot stay, peeps. Got a training course at 9. Have a good stream. And remember, #freelays. Maybe not. But we don't wear freelays, do we? Or do we? I don't know. But great. So, we've got our favourite Loganair down at the bottom now. We might have had a dodgy transponder back in the day, but we've got a lovely captain on board. So, we'll get this one going out. And sorry I didn't pick it up earlier. I literally just saw it going past the Emirates. Went, oh, wait a minute, I should be on that one. As I say, since I've got here this morning, I have been feeling pretty ill. So I think after the Emirates, I am going to be shutting the stream down. I apologise. I try my best to do it a bit longer, but I'm just not feeling great. Oh, thank you, Anthony. And say, really appreciate that kind donation there, mate. So, and the lovely message saying, really appreciate everything you do. Look forward to your streams every week. Well, this is the stuff that we really love to hear. And we're not just here just to cut all the nice comments that we get. We do listen to the not so good ones as well. But it's good to know so many people enjoy what we do. We're not perfect, but we try our best. Naomi, I think I'll be kind of joining you once I break down the equipment and get back to mine. I was like, I need to sleep. But I say I've got things to do, so I'm not sure that's going to happen. Oh, thank you, Ian, as well. Thanking H-Dart as well. Thank you for people who come in and say thank you to the people who kindly donate the memberships. It's a great gift that you give. As I say, with the shows that we're doing, hopefully doing more abroad shows, that ability to watch them over there at that domestic delight and above product really is great. So thank you. I'll stop plugging things now. Lovely Logan Air departure, and have a good day, mate. Hopefully you haven't got too many sectors on there. Right, touchdown we should just get. Ryanair. And I'm hoping our two little TUI ambassadors are in the chat still, because I'm going to dedicate this one to you. As they gifted a kebab earlier, so thank you so much. Right, so that TUI was off to Boa Vista. Okay. Emirates is starting its taxi, so let's jump onto that. The Ryanair that just came in a moment ago, that has come in from Dublin. I'm just trying to play catch up here, I think you can probably all tell. And there's an EasyJet on the other side that's going to Belfast. It's an A320 Neo. On finals, we have 737 MAX 8 Buzz. That's coming from Krakow. Oh, and ipso facto, welcome to domestic. You joined the returning member crew, so thank you for that. Really do. Amazing support that we're getting today. Another returning member, so thank you for that. Eel Wilding saying, greetings from Singapore. It's raining. Reminds me of Blackburn. Well, that's made me feel a little bit better. I'm sadistic, aren't I? But Ian, I hope the weather gets a bit better for you soon. Damien Rooney, good morning. Saying hi, Simon, Liz, mods, and everyone in the chat. Liz, I can't even stay panned on the plane with you in the chat. That's pressure. No coffee flask today for me, mate. It's just meds and some water today for me. So, yeah, not great. Oh, certain legend from last week saying, Si, get on to Vic's first defence. As soon as you feel the start of any symptoms, take it, and it blocks any virus taking hold. And defo works. Sisters and nurse and all the NHS staff take it. Well, that is a tip and a half. Thanks, mate. I have been on decongestion, but I say I'm willing to try anything, mate. So, we've got the Buzz about to touch down. Behind it, we got Nige coming in from Heathrow. It's 320 Neo. Oh, Liz saying she's tried it and it didn't work for her. Well, maybe it just works for proper people. Oh, Liz is saying kebabs. Right, wait a minute. Oh, Alan Jones, sorry. This was 12 minutes ago as well, so I am sincerely sorry about this. I'm just going to have to go into Please log me in. Please log me in. Please log me in. Please log me in. No, it's not logging me in. One sec, I'll have to do it off my phone. Alan, I'm going to say thank you first. I've got 8% battery. Let's see if I can do it with that. So Alan Jones with Free Kebab saying, just to thank you, I'm currently off work due to ill health and you're keeping me going. Alan Jones, 2004. Well, Alan, first of all, I hope, you get through this period and everything, gets better. You're starting to feel a lot better in yourself. But if we can just add to that a little bit for you, then honestly, mate, that's our absolute pleasure. And I know both myself and Liz wish you all the best in recuperating. So take care, buddy. And sorry for taking so long to read it out. I'm useless. But I'll admit that I'm useless. But thanks, Liz, for giving me the reminder. Okay. Well, I'm willing to give it a try, to be honest. I've not used it before, so if it's... Yeah, I got Ian's one. I read Ian's out earlier. Yeah, Liz, get with it. I've already read Ian's out. So, Alan, thank you. Ian, thank you. And I know Charlotte, thank you as well. Say, look, I'm on it, Liz. I know what I'm on about. Ian, can you just confirm that I actually read yours out before, please? Just because if I'm wrong, I'm going to cry. Anyway, EasyJet on the roll. Oh, Darren, thank you, mate. I've just seen the other one. Like, Liz is probably shouting at me right now, going, Simon, Darren's put kebabs in. I saw that one, so I'll get onto that one. Right, I'm going to get the Emirates going out, and then I will read out Darren's kebabs. But thank you, Darren. All right, do you know what? You're going to get timed out for putting caps locks. Wait a minute. Put user in timeout. 10 seconds, Liz. Don't use capitals, please, in the chat. Yes, get in there. But thanks, Darren, mate. I'll do him after this Emirates. So we've got the mighty Emirates A380 now lining up on 05 left for its departure back to Dubai. We're going to ignore Nigel. We're going to ignore the plane after it, even though I think it's actually a heavy. It certainly is. It's the Norse 787-9 Dreamliner, but I'm sorry, Emirates takes precedent over a Norse any day of the week. Do you think Lizzie's going to come back in the chat now, or is she just going to whack me when I see her next? We're rolling. We'll get the Norse rolling out, but we're just going to stay with the Emirates for a second. As you can imagine, it is the highlight for a lot here at Manchester, but it's about to go into a tree there. And we've got this beautiful North Dreamliner. So the plane that's always late, is it late again? I'm guessing it will be. Oh no, it's positioning flight from London, so this is coming to do the flight out on behalf of P&O Cruises today. So they'll have a nice flight on that, and we will be having Norse operated flights. Norse operating flights on behalf of Indigo. Really glad to have route to Delhi here at Manchester. We've had Air India dropping hints that they were going to do it for ages, and they just haven't. And it's nice to have an airline who thinks that there's going to make a lot of money for it, and I hope they do, because they deserve it. Right, can I just say thank you to the legend that is Darren for the free kebabs. Thank you, mate. It's going, mega support with free kebabs. He's a mega mod. He's a great mod on other channels as well, and he's a top bloke as well. Saying, hope you're feeling better soon, Simon. Thank you, and get a slice of birthday cake from me for you and Liz. Yep. Your birthday today? If it is, I'm going to do some love for Darren, but yeah. But, thank you, Darren. Absolute legend, mate. We've got this EasyJet now on the roll. I'm going to stay for another few minutes, and then I can't see that EasyJet on my map. So we'll get these next few departures, and then I'm going to get off. As I say, I'm going to find a place to get a blanket and roll up in, because I need it. That was off to Amsterdam, yes, that 319. Lining up next, we have the first of the Jet2 A321 Neos going out. That's going off to Tenerife. Morning, Hazel. Nice to have you in. Oh, sorry, Darren. What do you call it? Happy birthday, mate. Happy 53rd birthday. And, mate, you don't look a day over 37.42. There you go. So, happy birthday, mate. Can we show some love for Darren, and also, is it Ian as well that I just saw that's got a birthday today? Ian, you got to put how old you are in the chat, though, mate. You can't just go around like thinking you can get away with that. Right, TUI next out. But yeah, it's great to have people with their birthdays today. Yeah, happy birthday to you both. And John Walton, good morning to you, mate. Hope you're doing well. The lovely Sarah Deal's in there as well. So, Sarah, awesome to have you in. Boston Massive in there. I know that was a really rubbish one, and I don't care, Sarah. That's all you're getting out of me. You're getting rubbish. $45, mate. That's what I'm turning this year. So at least you were born in a good year. Class of 1980. So, a happy birthday, bud. Just seeing who's in the chat. Hi, orders. Right, I'm going to get up to the Air Baltic going out, and then I'm going, as I say. Hold out a little bit longer, but it's just... Got the Norse now crossing over 05 left. Looking good as it does. You know it, Sarah. I try my best, but it's still not proper, but I try. Oh, thank you, Dave. Sorry that you've only just joined at this time where I'm just going, oh, I'm going to wrap up in a minute. But I apologise. But thank you for your kind words. 2 on the roll. And this is off to Funchal. Off to see Pedro. Is he back from Frankfurt yet? Because I know he got caught up in the strikes there. So Eurowings will be next out. Just edging up onto 05 left. This one is going back to Dusseldorf. It's crazy how close Cologne and Dusseldorf Airport are to one another. Probably like distance between Manchester and Liverpool, in all fairness, so not that crazy. Got you. Okay, what? Dino, so what is the take? What is the winning take? Is it Gatwick, Newcastle, BA or Jet 2? I need to know. I have been like scrolling through the chat and I'm like going, what's this going on about? Well, I won't lie, if you fancy going out and doing something, now's the time. It's getting quite nice out. Thanks, Matt. So he's still in Frankfurt, wowzers. Sarah. Okay, I will do. Attar on the roll. Oh, it's my plane as well. EI fatty. And the Air Baltic now lining up. This one's going to be our final one. Yeah, Liz, your accent is impeccable when typing it, I must say. I didn't mention, but that prop is off to Dublin. Look, I was going to guess and going to go, it's off to Belfast, so I'm quite happy I actually checked. So, final plane is the Air Baltic flying on behalf of Swiss. It's going to be going back to Zurich. Beautiful A320. What a way to finish the show off. Hopefully we'll get a Pratt & Whitney moan out of it. Oh, wow. That's an unusual one. On finals, we'll probably get this as well. We've got the Malta Air coming in from Brussels. Ryanair are just mixing that fleet up, aren't they, at the moment? They're just throwing any kind of their tax dodge subsidiaries over there. So what will happen is this arriving aircraft will get to the point where it's just about to land, and then they'll give clearance to that Air Baltic. It's going now. Beautiful. And I can just grab that Malta Air just before it touches down. I know, I'm really bad, aren't I, Matt? Just one more plane. I'm really bad today. Oh, Mike, what you call it? Sorry, buddy. But it's always a pleasure to have you in. I still feel the magic just when you're around the stream, never mind if you're in it, mate. So thank you so much, bud, just for popping in. I do appreciate it. And the lovely Sarah Deal joining the 2-year, 2-month cruise, saying, oh my goodness, over 2 years. Well, thank you, Sarah, for that amazing support. You know, the support of people with their memberships is absolutely next level, and, you know, to get to that milestone is crazy. So thank you once again for your amazing support. I know you support a lot of channels as well, you know, all over the world, so thanks for doing that. And we hope you're good. Right, I'm definitely not getting the normal Ryanair going out. Right, checking final, see if it's a heavy. It's not heavy. We're all good. Right, I'm going to throw it onto the tower. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody today. The support has been next level. Really, 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 truly thankful for it. Just making sure I've not missed anything. No, I haven't. So thank you for that. Thank you to everyone who's watched today. So that's all of you. Thank you. You know, all people who subscribed to the channel, who've liked the stream. Mega support on that one. Thank you for people who've renewed their membership, joined as members, or rejoined. It's been awesome as well. The super chats, super stickers have been crazy, as well as people gifting memberships as well. So thank you for any support in regards of stuff you've done for stream. I will also say, because it's my thing, buy me a kebab. Thank you to anyone who's bought me a kebab today. You've made my day in regards of that one. So thank you so much. I will say happy birthday to both Darren and Ian, and anyone else who's celebrating the birthday today. It's next. I hope you have a wonderful day. You have a chilled day. Have a couple of beers later. Enjoy the family. That's what it's all about. So please do that. Mods, you've been amazing. Apart from Lizzie, who I had to time out because of your bad attitude and putting caps locks in the chat. Disgusting behaviour. Sort yourself out, girl. But thank you for that. We will be back on Sunday. Liz will be back, so don't worry for that one. And say just today. But yes, we're back nice and early Sunday morning. We hope you can join us. I know that the Grand Prix is on around then, so watch the Grand Prix, then come in after. We can't wait to see you in there. I mean, if you can multitask, that's even better. What, Mike? Wait a minute. No, I've changed my mind. GV Jazz is coming in. That's going to be my last plane. Mike, good spot. There you go. I know you're doing it because it's Mike. I'm sorry, everybody. Oh no, Dino, yeah, Liz Robinson scares me as well, mate. So don't worry. Dino, you're right to be afraid of her. What do you call it, mate? So I've got the Finnair coming in. I'm going to get GV Jazz. There you go. I've just seen it's coming in. So 2 minutes. This will be on finals. So we can get that. I'm not going to begrudges of that beautiful aircraft because there's nobody else out at the moment. So we'll get that one for you. Oh, so it'll be finished by the time. Oh, okay. Thanks, Modders. But is the race on at 4 a.m? Or is it the start of the coverage? Because if it's if it's the race that's 4 a.m, we're on a winner there. Thank you very much. Everyone finishes the race and then they go out and they go, oh, watch a bit of Think Planes. There you go. Don't worry, Mike, I'm on it. Alright, let's pan around on that one. Well, you can tell there's nothing on the ILS because that's why that Finnair has been able to go all the way down to Tango and vacate there. We do have this 2 Dreamliner coming out, so we're probably going to end up getting that one as well. There you go, Liz. Liz advertising the stream, get in there. So's Laura as well, thank you, ladies. Nige off to Heathrow. I bet you people have left the stream like going, wait a minute, he's still live. When's he going to finish? He said he was going to finish about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I am useless at these things, but I can't say no to a Virgin 330 Neo. I have an affliction. So it's Tui. Is off to. Wasn't on my thing for a minute there, but it's just popped on. It's off to Bridgetown. So nice way to start the weekend for them. Yep, and as Mike says, it's 787-9 variant. Sarah Jane, take care. I hope you have a nice holiday as well. There you go, that's me being nice for the day. I like Sarah though. Sarah's lovely. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Yeah, if you want, you can blame Liz for it, but yeah, she gave me the lurgy. I seem to be very up and down with it. It's unusual. Like last night, I was great, and then this morning just hit me like a sledgehammer again. But hopefully it'll go away double quick. Put it this way, I'm over the worst of it. It's just need to just keep going on with things. But thank you, Sarah. Dino has the edge. There you go. That's what we like to hear, mate. Lining up, we have Jet 2 A321. It's Hyla. Hey, Hyla. Sorry. Line up, and it's going off to Rome. Wrong airport, but we'll still take it. And as you see, it's this CEO. It's one of the ones that they acquired a while ago now. Airbuses. Nice to see. Swordfish Radio just saying those twos are scruffy. Well, in fairness, they're in the process of actually having them repainted, so they will get there. Don't worry. They've gone through the first. Well, they've got a fair few done already, and that one will be done before you can say anything. So, and they'll be good then. I mean, the product inside's fantastic. So, let's say I can live with it being dodgy on the outside. I mean, when we were looking on the stream this week, we had the Singapore A350 that had the issues. Well, it looked like, I should say. I shouldn't say that they do. Looked like they had the same issues that Qatar had in regards to the paintwork coming off and being exposed. I mean, some of them look pretty scruffy as well. But I don't hear it being mentioned as much. But I see it every time I'm here streaming. But like TUI get quite a bit of. They do get a bit of aggro over it. I mean, look. Kind of rightfully so as well, but they are in the process of doing it. But I say there are other airlines that you notice it with. I mean, I've noticed it on some of the Qatar 350s as well. Oh, we got David in. Said, had a great view of the blood moon as I drove back from Glenroy this evening, including watching an A330 crossing the moon as it approached Christchurch. Couldn't get a photo as I was driving. Well, not good enough, David. Not good enough. Photos take precedent over everything. Swordfish Radio saying, hopefully I was in the advert when they first started flying them. Oh, that's good to know, mate. Thanks for letting us know about that. As I say, they are but you'll know, it sounds like, that, let's get higher, that, they don't have too much fleet to fly around, they need them at all times, so they're just having to find slots where they can take them out of service and go and get them painted. But as you say, hopefully they will get it done soon. Dreamliner now lining up. I'm just going to have to check the battery on the streaming unit because I don't want that going down. Lizzie's like going, oh no, we're good. There we go. I can unplug that. It's charged, ready for Sunday. And as Mike says, the Virgin A330 Neo is only a few minutes out. I'm hoping this TUI does a turn and burn. Come on. Come on. Awesome. And then the plane, which will definitely be our last plane of the day, the Virgin A330 Neo is about to land on 05 right, and there it is. Beauty. What a way to finish the show this is, actually, to be honest. So thanks, Mike, for letting us know about it. Do appreciate it. Henna's in the chat. Good morning to you. Hi there, Hope and Glory. Oh, look at the light on that the right side of that aircraft. Well, then it goes. Oh. I think they're well off the centre line there. There we go, bring it back on the centre line, mate. Good job. Quite a bit of smoke coming from that. Yeah, moving across, get on the centre line, make that angle to vacate. Well, that's a decent way to finish the show. Matt, don't even start with the 1 hour 42. Mate, I can't do that. But thank you, everyone. I really appreciate the support. I've gone through the thanks in regards of the financial support and thingy, so I'm just going to say a massive thank you to everyone who supported the channel today. I really appreciate that. We are back Sunday morning. It's probably at stupid o'clock. Can't wait for that. We do like the Sunday show, so make sure you look out for notifications on that, and we shall see you then. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Hope none of you get the bug or anything, and that you enjoy the F1 and all the other sports. So please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on Sunday. I'm going to keep panning on this one, and I'm going to shut the stream down, but I'm just going to focus on this and nothing else. Right. See you later, everyone.